Welcome to Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. Your next chapter in the Harry Potter universe takes flight as you're finally able to immerse yourself in the enchanting world of Quidditch. Whether you're a solo player who wants to tour iconic magical locations while flying alongside your favorite characters in career mode, a social player who wants to rep your house and play with your friends in online co-op, or a gamer looking to prove yourself against the world in multiplayer mode, Quidditch Champions has something for everyone, and you won't need Malfoy money to enjoy hours of Quidditch Champions because there are no microtransactions in the game. Those of you who are fans of Quidditch will find all the roles and rules here you're familiar with, though there are a few differences to encourage fun, balanced gameplay. Take to the sky as the classic Quidditch positions Chaser, Seeker, Beater, and Keeper, each with their own unique playstyle. Each successful goal a Chaser scores through the hoops is worth 10 points, and if your Seeker manages to catch the snitch before the opposing team, they'll earn 30 points, enough to recover if your team is trailing behind, or pull further ahead if you're in the lead. Score more points than your opponents by the end of the match, or be the first to score 100 points, and you'll win. You'll start your career in none other than the Weasley Burrow, home to some very familiar players. Here you'll join up with the Weasley family for a friendly day of Quidditch, competing in their own homegrown Garden Cup. Once you've secured the Garden Cup, it's time to start a proper career and your road to the World Championship. 3 additional cups are available to play, either solo or cooperatively with up to 3 players online. First, you'll head to Hogwarts to compete in the annual Quidditch House Cup. Choose to play as Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw or Slytherin, donning the robes of your chosen house, and playing head-to-head against famous players from the other houses, including the likes of Cho Chang, Cedric Diggory, Draco Malfoy, and Harry Potter himself. After you've settled the clash of the houses, it's time to compete at the school level. In the Triwizard School Quidditch Cup, you can choose to represent one of the 3 greatest wizarding schools in the world: Beauxbaton's Academy of Magic, Durmstrang Institute, or Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Finally, with enough determination, your career will bring you to the global stage in the biggest Quidditch event of all, the Quidditch World Cup. Choose to represent one of 16 nations and face your most challenging opponents yet, in front of a massive sea of roaring fans. If you can make it to the finals, you have a chance at what most witches and wizards only dream of: lifting the World Cup in the ultimate victory. But getting there won't be easy. Fortunately, the further you progress in Quidditch Champions, you can improve your character's build-outs to tailor your playstyle in ways that are unique to you. Throughout your journey, you'll earn skill points with which you can boost your stats and gain special moves to craft your perfect approach for each position. Brooms have differing base stats determined by their manufacturer. These include improvements to max speed, health, agility, and more, from the Nimbus to the Clean Sweep. No 2 brooms fly quite the same. With 6 characters in your roster, you'll have no shortage of ways you can express yourself. Each character can be customized to your liking, including their physical characteristics, hair, outfits, hats, wands, and more. Or you can equip any slot with your hero skins that let you appear as your favorite Wizarding World characters. In addition to your looks, you can personalize your broom skins, broom trails, goal-scoring VFX, emotes, and post-game celebrations. As you build up and personalize your dream roster, you may wish to show off and prove your skills to players around the world. In PvP mode, you'll control one of your team's chasers as well as one other role of your choice. Form a party with your friends, or queue up as your favorite role in matchmaking. Finally, be on the lookout for future seasons and events featuring new characters, maps, rewards, and so much more. Magic is in the air, so mount those brooms, take to the skies, and soon you too could be a Quidditch champion.
He mentioned something about research for a story. Frank West.
Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days.
Woohoo!
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call them?
Quick! Move! Get over here!
Madonna!
This is my store! A customer!
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend. On guard! To your greatest final chapter.
Now you're a night zookeeper. The job is not difficult. You have nothing to worry about.
Nothing. You make me sick.
In the summer of 1980, in the depths of an abandoned steel mill,
Are you absolutely sure this is safe?
an evil lies dormant, waiting to be unleashed.
Yo, coming?
Yeah.
The footage was thought to be lost. It now resurfaces
Get off me!
for the first time.
What is it?
Evil comes for all. A Christine Gordon film
Check it.
starring Jaime Rivera and Christine Gordon with Linda Casta, Robert Greene, and Bonnie Rivera.
We gotta get out of this place! We gotta get out of here right now! We gotta go!
Dare you enter Murder Mill?
And cut. I think we got it.
The film is legendary. I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage. The CIA's got this secret lab called the Larry Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan.
Os presentamos Hyrule, el vasto reino que la princesa Zelda recorrerá en su épica aventura. Hyrule es un lugar sumamente variado. Desde su meseta central, donde se halla el castillo y la ciudadela que lo rodea, hasta las regiones más alejadas, encontraréis lugares y gentes de lo más variopinto. El caluroso desierto de Gerudo es una región salpicada de dunas hasta donde alcanza la vista. Sufre el constante azote de tormentas de arena, aunque no suponen un problema para las Gerudo. En este desierto abundan las ruinas repletas de misterios y también encontraréis un oasis donde podréis relajaros. Las marismas de Jabul cuentan con los paisajes acuáticos más bellos de Hyrule. En ellas también se encuentran las regiones de los Zora marinos y los fluviales, ambos pueblos no parecen llevarse del todo bien. ¿Cuál será el motivo de sus desavenencias? La región del volcán de Eldin se caracteriza por escarpados acantilados y ríos de lava. La aldea Kakariko se halla en la base de la montaña y desde ella hay que recorrer un arduo sendero para alcanzar el hogar de la tribu Goron. Esas piedras tienen buena pinta, pero es una pena que los ilianos no puedan comerlas. El pantano de Farone es una laberíntica región de exuberante vegetación. Al recorrer la jungla, es probable que os topéis con algún Deku. Según los rumores, esta tribu siente fijación por las cosas dulces. A lo largo de vuestro viaje, os encontraréis con gentes que se enfrentan a problemas de diversa índole. Podréis seguirles la pista a las misiones en cualquier momento mediante el diario de viaje. Ayudar a otras personas con sus cuitas será una parte importante de vuestra aventura, y hacer gala de una actitud heroica acabará dando sus frutos. A lo largo y ancho de Hyrule se encuentran pilares de teletransporte. Tras activarlos, podréis regresar a ellos al instante desde el mapa. Aunque el teletransporte es muy útil, viajar de un lado a otro puede resultar complicado en ocasiones. Cuando eso ocurra, montar a caballo os puede venir de perlas. Servíos de vuestra montura para libraros de enemigos debiluchos y para salvar obstáculos fácilmente. Además, tras memorizar la réplica de una zanahoria, podréis hacer que vuestro corcel acuda a vuestro lado cuando queráis. Conforme exploréis el mundo, quizá veáis alguna de las tiendas de zumos de los mercaderes Deku. En ellas podréis combinar los ingredientes que consigáis para crear ricos zumos y batidos que os conferirán distintos efectos. Os resultarán muy útiles en la aventura. Por otro lado, también podéis equipar diversos atuendos y complementos que potenciarán vuestras habilidades y que os harán ir a la última moda. Al recorrer zonas de marcados desniveles, cuevas laberínticas y otros lugares intrincados, será imprescindible valerse de las réplicas. Con todo, a veces no serán suficientes. Por ejemplo, no se puede memorizar una roca tan grande como esta y utilizar alguna réplica tampoco os permitirá moverla. Cuando os enfrentéis a obstáculos de este tipo, Tri podrá sacaros del aprieto con el poder de vincular. Mediante él, haréis que cualquier objeto, por grande que sea, se mueva en sincronía con Zelda. Este poder os ayudará a conseguir tesoros enterrados e incluso a libraros de molestos enemigos. Por supuesto, también podéis vincular a Zelda con vuestras propias réplicas, así que procurad usar la creatividad para abriros paso por el mundo. Pero la cosa no acaba ahí. También podéis establecer un vínculo invertido para que sea Zelda quien siga los movimientos de un objeto o monstruo. Sacad partido a las habilidades de los enemigos para poder volar o para moveros a mayor velocidad. Alternar entre el vínculo y el vínculo invertido os permitirá discurrir ingeniosas formas de seguir avanzando. Invertir tiempo en dejar volar la imaginación tendrá su recompensa. Podréis salir de todo tipo de apuros al vincular a Zelda con vuestras réplicas. Dominar la sinergia entre ambas habilidades será vital para poder progresar. Unas misteriosas brechas se están apoderando de Hyrule. ¿A qué otras amenazas deberá enfrentarse Zelda en su épica aventura para salvar el reino? Solo hay una forma de averiguarlo. The Legend of Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, se lanza el 26 de septiembre en exclusiva para Nintendo Switch.
All these years, I've explored the streets of Hong Kong Island in search of fortune, reputation, and prestige.
All these years, I've explored the streets of Hong Kong Island in search of wealth, fame, and style.
To me, the Solar Crown represents much more than racing. It's an absolute lifestyle. An incarnation of elegance extends both in physical appearance and on the road.
This competition is as much about what happens behind the wheel as it is outside the cars. It's not just about performing on the track. It's about mastering your image to remain visible and shine among the elite.
From the cars I've earned throughout the competition.
And the increasingly luxurious suites that I could claim as my reputation grew.
The times I've spent challenging my rivals.
And earning the respect of my teammates. I have proved my worth.
The Sharps opened their doors to me. Their representation of sophistication and prestige made me join them without hesitation.
The streets expressed what I always believed. Success is synonymous with making an impression. And it was the perfect match.
My life on this island has been shaped by all these automotive and luxury experiences.
All this in a competition where regret can't be looked at as failure.
Streets are Sharps. There is only one name this island will remember.
Streets, Sharps, you write your own story. Test Drive Unlimited is back.
Welcome to Space Marine 2, the newest installment in the Warhammer 40,000 franchise. Brought to you by Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment. I'm Oliver Hollis-Like, creative director on the project, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of the game's story, game modes, progression, and a whole lot more, giving you a taste of what's to come when the game releases on September 9th. Space Marine 2 is a third-person action shooter set in the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. The game's campaign mode allows you to experience this epic story either solo or with up to 3 players in co-op. Space Marine 2's story begins a century after the events of the first game. Captain Demetrian Titus is a genetically enhanced super soldier and hero of the Ultramarines.
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy.
Titus is returned to the Ultramarines.
You're a lieutenant now.
Where he is demoted to lieutenant.
Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
And forced to prove his loyalty in the heat of battle. On a distant world, he must face one of humanity's most fearsome adversaries, the Tyranids. As you take control of Titus and his fellow battle brothers, Chiron and Gadriel, you'll be thrown into the thick of a war of galactic proportions. Thanks to our unique swarm technology, allowing us to render hundreds of real enemies on screen at the same time. You'll face seemingly endless waves of crawling, running, and swooping enemies as far as the eye can see. You must repel the Tyranid invasion and rid the system of the Xenos threat, battling in the claustrophobic jungles of Kadaku, the majestic planet-spanning metropolis of Avarax, and other epic locations. After each successful mission, you'll return to the Battle Barge, a space fortress serving as the Ultramarines' orbital headquarters. Here you can gather crucial intel by interacting with onboard personnel, review your next targets, and tailor your loadout to your upcoming mission.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Whether you prefer close combat or ranged warfare, the Ultramarines' wide range of equipment offers you an array of devastating weapons and unique special abilities. A balanced approach is certainly wise, since performing a brutal melee finisher replenishes your armor and keeps you in the fight for longer. Shred the enemies of humanity with the iconic chainsword. liquefy them with the melter rifle, or crush them with the mighty thunderhammer. How you vanquish the Tyranid invaders is entirely up to you.
Your duty is not yet done.
Beyond the story campaign, you'll find Operations Mode. Here, the focus is on cooperation and replayability. Play as one of 6 classes with unique skills and abilities.
The Emperor provides.
Then develop and customize them to make them your own. Whether you prefer the Sniper's stealth cloak and long-range capabilities, the Vanguard's grapnel launcher, or the Bulwark's chapter banner and storm shield combination, your Space Marine specialty, along with those of your squad mates, will be decisive on the battlefield. The more missions you play, the more you'll unlock cosmetics for your Space Marine. You'll also earn XP and armory data that you can spend in the Battle Barge's armory to unlock new class perks and improve your armament's performance.
Eternal war demands eternal discipline.
If you're into more competitive challenges, well then you're in for a treat. Enter the fray in our Eternal War mode, where you'll be able to pit yourselves against other players. 6 Space Marines clash against 6 of their sworn Chaos adversaries in arenas inspired by the game's rich settings. Choose your preferred rule set, be it the intense Annihilation Deathmatch, strategic Seize Ground, or the exhilarating Capture and Control. Then engage in adrenaline-pumping matches that will test your skills against players from across the world. Each skirmish offers you the chance to earn more XP and add more weapons to your arsenal as you prove your valor on the battlefield. That's all just a taste of what is to come. We can't wait for you to experience the passion and care that our teams have poured into this game. We've got more surprises in store for you, to be revealed very soon.
In his name I will fight! For the Emperor!
Pre-order the Standard, Gold or Ultra editions and defend humanity on September 9th when Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 launches on PlayStation 5. Heed the call of war, for your craft is death.
Muchísimas gracias por haber visto nuestro video. Espero que haya sido de su agrado. Les agradecería mucho que le den like al video y se suscriban. De esa manera me ayudan mucho para poder seguir subiendo contenido. Los espero en un próximo video. Chao.